Hello, it is 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight's headlines, we have congratulations from the head of state, the president of Singapore, an exemplary development model. For the international scene, at least 2 migrants dead and 30 missing in shipwreck of Italy. Welcome to our newsroom. On the occasion of the anniversary of the Republic of Singapore National Day, the head of state, Ismail Omar Guelleh, expressed his best wishes for success to the president of this country, Ms. Halima Yacob. In a congratulatory telegram, the president of the Republic also wished greater well-being, progress and prosperity to the friendly people of Singapore. Your country has every right to celebrate its National Day with pomp and big as it has long since acquired the status of a successful model of development, wrote the head of state in this message to Ms. Halima Yacob. The Republic of Singapore is the perfect illustration that a country's development does not depend exclusively on the resources with which it is naturally endowed. President Guelleh noted in the same document, reiterating his warm congratulations to all the friendly people of Singapore. Prime Minister His Excellency Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, in his capacity as a Vice President of the Popular Rally for Progress RPP and President of the UNP coalitions, this morning held an exchange and consultation meeting with the Chinese Communist Party CCP, led by Mr. Zhu Rui, Assistant Ministers of the International Department of the Central Committee of the Chinese Communist Party. The Popular Rally for Progress and the Chinese Communist Party have strong ties. The importance of close cooperation to meet these challenges was unanimously underlined, reflecting a clear willingness to transcend borders and differences to work together towards common solutions. The meeting was attended by the Minister of Defense in charge of relations with the Parliament, Hassan Omar Mohammed, and parliamentarian and Honorable Ibrahim Abdo, Honorable Hussein Abdul Qadir, as well as the Dean of the RPP Party, Mr. Ali Abdi Farah. Mr. Zhu Rui, Assistant Minister of the International Department of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, said, underlined in his speech the crucial importance of the visit to Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed. He expressed his gratitude to the Prime Minister and Vice President of RPP Party for his commitment to further strengthen relations between the two parties and between the two countries. The long-standing friendly relationship between Djibouti and China is marked by mutually beneficial economic cooperation and friendship between the two peoples. Major projects carried out by China, such as the DMP port, the Free Trade Zone, and the People's Palace, illustrate the solid relationship between the two countries. He recalled during a meeting between Xi Jinping and President Guelleh, a consensus was reached to further strengthen relations between the two parties in all areas. He concluded in his speech. For his part, Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed and Vice President of RPP Party said for his part geopolitical issues of regional and international scope were highlighted with close look at crucial themes such as environmental and security challenges, as well as ever-changing economic dynamics. At the close of the summit meeting, the delegation issued a joint statement welcoming the atmospheres of friendship and cordiality, and agreeing on the imperative need to pursue dialogue and cooperation in order to promote regional peace and stability and tackle global challenges together. This major diplomatic event undeniably marks a significant milestone in the history of relations between the People's Rally for Progress and the Communist Party of China, pointing to promising prospects for strengthening and mutually beneficial collaboration between the two nations. A ceremony officially launching of the first training session on the principles and techniques of theatrical art took place today at the National Library of the Agency National for the Promotions of Culture. marking a significant moment in cultural cooperation between Djibouti and United Arab Emirates and Somalia. To this end, the National Agency for the Promotions of Culture has signed a cooperation protocol with the Arab Theatre authorities based in Sharjah, United Arab Emirates, aimed at promoting and developing theatre in the Arab world. This ambitious initiative aims to strengthen cultural ties between the Arab nations and provide a platform for the exchanges of expertise and know-how in the field of theatre. The event was attended by the training directors of the Arab Theatre Authority, Mr. Ghanam Sabir Hassan Ghanam, the marketing managers of the National Theatre of Mogadishu, Abdurrahman Mohammed, and the Director General of the INPC, Mohammed Hussein Douali. In his speech, the INPC General Manager Mohammed Hussein Douali noted that this is a great joy and honor that I welcome you today to this official ceremony of the first training sessions on the principles and techniques of the theatrical art, which marks a significant step towards strengthening the cultural and artistic ties between our nations, said INPC Director General Mohammed Hussein Douali. On behalf of the Ministry of Youth and Culture and its implementing agency, the National Agency for Cultural Promotion, I would like to extend a warm welcome to the distinguished representative of the Arab Sharjah Theatre Authority and Mogadishu National Theatre. After the effort, the comfort, our athletes were invited last night to a gala dinner offered by the director of the IFD in Congo, Kinshasa, Ms. Safiya Ibrahim. In organizing this gala dinner, Madam Safiya Ibrahim wanted to pay tribute to these young athletes and offer them a memorable evening in recognition of their achievement at the Francophonie Games. The presence of the local authorities reinforces the importance of the event and testifies to the interest shown in the young athletes and their success. Djibouti's Honorary Consul in Senegal, Ms. Khadija Mohamed Sadiq, was also present to show her support and pride in the Djiboutian athletes. Madam Safiya Ibrahim underlined the importance of sport as a vehicle for unity and national pride. The guests were treated to traditional Djiboutian dishes. They were greeted with the warm speeches, underlining the importance of supporting and encouraging young people sporting initiatives. Madam Safiya Ibrahim also took the floor to congratulate the athletes and highlight their dedications and perseverance in their respective disciplines. Safiya Ibrahim closed the evening by expressing her pride and gratitude toward the Djiboutian athletes and encouraged the young people present to continue fighting for their dreams and to always represent their countries with pride. The new prefect of the Tajura region, Mohammed Hamad Abbas, engages in a constructive dialogue during his first hours of Randa. Yesterday, the new prefect, Mohammed Hamad Abbas, undertook his first contact hours in the sub-prefecture of Randa. This initiative reflects his commitment to open communication and direct dialogue with the local population. During his visit, the prefect was warmly welcomed by the people of Randa, who took the opportunities to express their concern and needs. Local notables and presented an overview of the challenges of the population faces on a daily basis, highlighting vital issues such as access to water, lack of fuel for electricity, unemployment, and the difficulties faced by people with special needs. The head of the various concerned trade services also had the opportunity to reassure the population by presenting the future project currently under development. This project aim to meet the essential needs of the community and promote the sustainable development of the region. During the tour, the prefect of Tajura, Mohammed Abbas, visited several of Randa's key infrastructure, including the power station, pump, and engines that supply water to the locality, as well as the premises of the sub-prefectural administration. The visit illustrated the perfect commitment to assessing the situations on the ground firsthand and understanding the specific needs of the population. The prefect of Tajura, Mohammed Abbas, then responded to their concern, sharing the achievement already accomplished in the regions and highlighting the social programs that benefit the entire sub-prefecture. He expressed his commitment to finding concrete solutions alongside the regional council to the problems raised, underlining his determination to improve the quality of life of Randa's citizens. The new prefect of Tajura concluded his towers by reaffirming his commitment to the development of the Randa sub-prefecture and promising concrete actions in the areas under his responsibility, but that these actions would be implemented with a participatory approach. The local population must take greater ownership of their infrastructure and actively participate in the sustainable development of their locality. For the international scene, at least 2 people have died and more than 30 are missing after the 2 boats carrying migrants sank off the Italian island of Lampedusa. The UN Migration Agency said on Sunday the 2 boats have had set sail from the port of Sfax, Tunisia, carrying 48 and 42 people respectively. The Italian Coast Guard recovered the bodies of a woman from Cote d'Ivoire and her 1-year-old baby. The Italian authorities said that they were investigating the shipwrecks. More than 1,800 people have lost their lives crossing the central Mediterranean between North Africa and Europe, considering to the deadliest in the world. The International Organization for Migration has stated that the real figures are probably much higher. Last July, the European Union signed a $1 billion agreement with Tunisia to curb illegal immigrations. Cote d'Ivoire, restoring 20% of forest cover by 2013. Cote d'Ivoire is facing a number of environmental problems, including the disappearance of its forest cover, soil impoverishment, and waters and air pollution. To meet these challenges, the West African countries aims to increase its forest cover from 10% to 20% by 2030. Like many other countries, Cote d'Ivoire is faced with the environmental problems of various origins, notably the disappearance of forest cover, soil impoverishment, and water pollution and eutrophications, air pollution and the degradations of urban areas, and the persistence of environmental disease. Over 28 million trees have been planted since June 2021. The country aims to increase its forest cover from 10% to 20% by 2030 at the cost of 600 billion CFA franc. Since 2011, the West African countries has been strongly committed to the international greenhouse gas emissions reductions mechanism. This program includes the roles of conservation, sustainable management, and enhancement of carbon stocks. And to close up this edition, Pakistan at least 30 dead and over 100 injured in train accident. 10 carriage of a passengers train derailed in Pakistan's southern Sindh province on Sunday, killing at least 13 passengers and injured a further of 100, government and police officials said. The chief minister of Sindh province, Syed Murad al-Shah, said that the rescue workers had so far intervened in 9 carriages and that rescue operations were underway in the last carriage to extract passengers. He added that the seriously injured would be transported to the southern port city of Karachi for better care. The Hazara Express train, made up of 16 and 17 carriages carrying more than 1,000 passengers, went off the track as it crossed a bridge between Karachi and the northwestern province of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Railroad Minister Khawaja Saad Rafiq told reporters that authorities were still investigating the incidents, but that the responsibility of sabotage could already be ruled out. Following the derailment, rail traffic was suspended, affecting many trains. Railway authorities said it would take up to 18 hours to restore normal traffic flow. Pakistani Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif expressed his sadness and deep sorrow at the incident and ordered the authorities to provide the best possible medical care for the injured. And this is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.